So Sharon, what did you think about Wednesday
Yes, I'm
on
very late to
Netflix?
the party because I know it's sort of been everywhere,
Yeah.
but I just haven't had a chance to watch. So yeah, I finally caught up with Wednesday. Um, I liked it. I remember having your review that you were of an age where you saw Adam's Family at sort of like the age 10, and then you saw Adam's
Yep.
Family Values a little bit later. Obviously, I was sort of 20 because I'm sort of 10 years older than you
Yep.
both.
Yep. Yep. That's
So
true.
yeah, I was sort of 20 when Adam's Family came out, and then obviously a bit older than that when Adam's Family was. And I don't have. I remember watching the television program a long time ago, but I have no real attachment to it. So I know you were saying about Tosin. You were saying in the program how you were quite the feel of it, the show, that how it, sometimes that sort of clashing cultures between like a teen film and what you know to be Adam's Family.
Yep.
And so I didn't have that so much. I did appreciate some of the tropes that came out, as I think you mentioned in the review, how when you go around the dining room, there's the vampires, it's like they're like, instead of the goths, you've got the vampires, instead of all the like the jocks, you've got the werewolves, and then you've got the sirens. Instead of being like the mean girls, you've got the sirens. So I appreciated those nods to those sort of
Or to like the high
teen
school
film
thing,
conventions,
which
the high
something
school
that
thing.
something that's done very well in another film we shall be having a report back on later today.
So
Yeah.
yeah, I appreciated that. And then obviously it becomes a whodunit, doesn't it? And I must admit, I guessed who did it from like episode 1 or 2 because I thought it's going to be them and it's going to be them. That
Yeah.
was my first thoughts. And
Yeah.
then halfway through, I'm thinking, am I really? Am I right? And then I was thinking, no, I am pretty sure that it's them and them. And I wasn't disappointed in that. But I think if you've read mysteries, you read the clues, don't you? When if you're familiar with mystery stories and novels and everything. Yeah, I read the clues and I thought it's them.
Yeah. Yeah. But
But
yeah.
I
But
enjoyed it. I thought it's
no.
like
No.
with mystery
Karen.
stories.
Karen.
Even if you guess who it is beforehand, it doesn't take it away because you think, yeah, it doesn't take it away because they do lay the breadcrumbs and they lay false trowels, and that is just classic sort of that sort of genre. No, I liked it. I thought it was well done. Yeah, there's that awkwardness of the fish out of water, even though she's supposed to be, with
Amongst
her
the
own kind,
yeah,
with
amongst the element.
outsiders.
Yeah.
So she's an outsider amongst outsiders. So that's interesting sort of twist on it. But no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was well done, well acted. As you say, the set design was, was spectacular. The only few times because I was watching it on my television. Oh, it's not HD when I was watching it. And some of the scenes when they're in crypts and in caves and things were a little bit
Way too
murky.
dark.
So
Yeah.
there's a couple of scenes where I was thinking, I got no idea what's going on. And they make comments about, oh, you're wearing your snood, and I was like, I can't see your snood at all. I'll take your word, you're wearing a snood. So, but that didn't really detract from the fact that there was a bit murky, and I was thinking, I'm just going to imagine what's going on here because I can hear it, but I can't see much of other than shadows moving in the gloom. But that was fine. I think if I'd been in HD, it might have been better. But no, I enjoyed it. I thought it was good fun. I can appreciate why it's become the phenomenon it has. Also, it's got that look that I know World Book Day, a lot of my friends were saying they've refused to let their little girls, so like sort of 6 and 7 year olds, go as Wednesday Adams because obviously it's a teen drama and it's a 12 certificate on it. They're aware of it, these little ones, but he says it's inappropriate for a 6 year old to go as Wednesday Adams. So she's probably alone in that. There's probably hundreds of Wednesday Adams in primary schools around.
Oh yeah. Well, if you went back to the '90s and watched the '90s version, I think it would be fine. But
But no, so I liked it. Yeah, to me, I'd give it I don't know. I didn't get as far as your reviews, your stars. So I would give it, without remembering what you scored it, I'd give it a strong 3. Not quite a 4 for me, but I'd give it a definite strong 3. I thought it was well worth it, well worth
yeah,
seeing, enjoyable, fun,
I,
dark humour. Yeah,
I think I was
cool.
a 3. I think Holly was a 4.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
I
Yeah.
was sort of hovering between a 3 and a 4. So to me, it's sort of the top end of a 3. If we
Mm.
can give it a 3 with a kick, I would say it was a 3 with a kick.
Okay. Oh, okay, cool. Quick question: what did you think of Catherine Zeta-Jones?
I liked her as Morticia. I said, yeah, she was a bit emotional because I know Morticia is not emotional, other than for Gomez. Her children are almost like incidental, so you see a bit more of a maternal side to her.
Yeah.
because it's always about her and Gomez, isn't it? It's just like, oh, have I got children? Okay.
Yeah.
But yes, I saw that you see that maternal side to her. Yes, so it didn't offend me. I thought she did it well. I thought she looked the part. Every now and then, I thought it was a little bit too studied the way she was walking. I thought that's a little bit. You can feel that glide was a little bit studied for me. It didn't feel like, oh, this is how you would normally walk. It felt like, I'm doing this. Look at me. I'm doing the Morticia walk. But apart from that, I liked her.
Okay. All right.
I wasn't
Cool.
quite sure if Uncle Fester was as grotesque as I remember Uncle Fester in the past.
Oh no, he wasn't.
But again, he was fun. He was
He-
fun. But yeah, I remember them being more grotesque.
He wasn't. He was. But that was more than made up for. They definitely upped the grotesqueness on Gomez. So
Yes, they did. Yeah, he was certainly more.
yeah,
Yes.
So all right. Okay, cool. So thank you very much for our feedback on Wednesday, the Netflix series Wednesday. So to see whether, because I think this section I was always kind of like almost wanted to call it like, did I agree with you when we come back and we say something? And Sharon, you have managed to be very, very diplomatic and agree with both Holly and myself. But
It's true.
yeah, yes, you liked all the things Holly liked. But you gave it the same star rating I did. But anyway,